Hey everybody, this is Nelson here from Namma Solaar. So these one days you are watching our videos. We have put 5 kilowatt, 10 kilowatt, 12 kilowatt, 15 kilowatt, 20 kilowatt, and we're into parallel 20 plus 20 with 30 kilowatt or 60 kilowatt batteries. All these things we did was everything was a low voltage inverters actually. So this is the first time I'm uploading actually high voltage inverter in our channel Namma Solaar. So my name is Nelson. My company name is Namma Solaar. So we do installations across Karnataka, minimum of outside Bangalore from minimum 10 kilowatt to and above. So this video will be about the whole setup. We have come to a villa. The villa is around some in the stretch of Atibile to Sajjapura. So here in this villa actually. It's a very huge villa. So they have 6 to 7 centralized ACs. They have a huge swimming pool, heat pump, pressure pump, a big home theater, lift, then as the basic kitchen equipments, induction oven, everything, completely. So the customer actually was planning to invest for a diesel generator. Then he saw one of my videos and I explained him, sir, instead of going for that, kindly go with a hybrid setup so that the cost, everything will go and the return on investment will work out. He asked how. So whoever has the doubt in mind, kindly watch this full video. Afterwards, if you have any doubts, kindly you can WhatsApp us the details. So let's go into the video. First thing, so this is a 40 kilowatt day hybrid inverter. You can see it's very huge inverter. So in day, in the high voltage segment, they have 30 kilowatt, 40 kilowatt, 50 kilowatt, 80 kilowatt. So we have put a 40 kilowatt setup for the customer. So this is a 3-phase inverter. So currently all the loads, whatever is there in the home, everything is running through this inverter. We are done pure off grid. So from here you can come to the batteries. So generally you might have seen stackable or small one. We put it wall mount kind of a batteries. So these are completely high voltage inverter batteries. So this is the master controller and these are 5 kilowatt hour 5 batteries. So in a high voltage setup, always remember minimum of 5 batteries are required. At least minimum 5 batteries are required to run the setup. With 3 batteries or 4 batteries, it cannot be run. And the master controller is very important. That only controls all these 5 batteries. The best part, as I always tell, in day, tomorrow if you need one more battery, it's just stackable. You can just stack it up. So you have a lot of power cuts. You got to know you need more power. You can just stack it up. Same thing with the inverter. This is a 40 kilowatt inverter. Tomorrow, in case the load is not sufficient, you want to go with extra inverter, you can go parallel anytime you wish. 40 kilowatt, one more inverter can be added. So this is a great added advantage about day. Let it be with regards to the inverters and batteries. So a lot of people have doubts, sir, with this kind of inverter and with this kind of batteries, how will it be a replacement for diesel generator? So diesel generator, everyone knows when the power goes off, you need power. Let it be your commercial buildings or industries, or let it be schools or colleges or petrol bunks or some kind of a huge villa like this. So in that scenario, what happens is when the power goes off, you rely on a diesel generator. But that is like the cost incurred on the investing on the diesel generator plus the fuel expenses, and if you have a lot of power cuts, and especially in commercial, peak time, that time only power cut is done and you're not able to function your machineries, and it's a huge loss for the companies. So currently India is going towards best battery energy storage system, similar like this, huge ones also. So in Namma Solaar, always, you might have seen the videos, we always believe that hybrid is the future. So from the beginning, whenever I started this, from that day, my vision mission was very clear. I explained customers what is hybrid, what is on-grid, but hybrid is something where you generate the electricity, you store for yourself, excess you can give back to the grid also. So it definitely works out. It's your own property, you are paying lakhs and lakhs of bill. All this setup can be done. One second thing, a lot of people for comparing the diesel generator, yes, this can power up all your machineries also. You have like 5 HP, 10 HP, 15 HP, 20 HP, depending on the inverter capacity and the battery capacity. Inverters are up to 80 kilowatt high voltage inverters. So you can power up your whole machineries, whole factory with this. So that power cut happens, you don't have to worry. In the daytime especially, these inverters panels are added. So when you add the solar panel, the dependence on grid is very low. Excess will be, of course, you can give it back to the grid anytime. So the first concept is from here, the batteries get charged. Once the battery is charged, it will start supplying load to you. So whatever is running in your office or in your industry, everything will be running through this. So this is one of the greater advantage of the hybrid inverter, and you export back also. So return on investment concept, this is very cheaper than a diesel generator. So I would recommend go like this setup, so that the cost incurred will be very less and ROI comes very fast, especially in commercial buildings, big hotels and resorts, and anything. You have your own property within Karnataka, kindly invest in this kind of a setup. You have any doubts, kindly call the below given number. We'll be free to explain. And one more thing, only if you share your details, a lot of customers have that, why should I share my current bill, etc., etc. Only when you guys share your details, we will get to know and suggest a proper setup. How much unit is the consumption, how much is the maximum recorded. So based on this only we can tell, okay sir, go for a this much kilowatt of inverter, this much kilowatt of battery, this much kilowatt of panels. All these things we can recommend also. So kindly share those basic details always to the office. So as per that, we'll share the code. Currently, Bangalore we are doing even smaller projects also, minimum from 5 and above. Across Karnataka, 10 kilowatt and above we are doing. Let it be on-grid or hybrid, or you have huge industries and people who have, they will know. Traditional inverters, it's so big of an inverter with put in a room when the power goes off with lead acid batteries. Like literally, they have to build a big stand and put everything. So this is a simple. This is 5 kilowatt of battery. So this one, when you compare with the lead acid battery, 150H 4 batteries is equivalent to 1. So in case I have to place a lead acid battery in the same setup, so 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 20. So I have to keep 20 numbers of batteries. This small room will not even be sufficient for me. And I have to top up with distilled water regularly. Then only the cycles basic will come. And when it's almost ending the warranty period, at that time, definitely it will not give me the backup as I expect. But in this thing, as I said, these are LFP chemistry batteries, safe and nothing to worry. It gives a greater output and complete zero maintenance. Let it be of the inverter part or the batteries part. There is no maintenance in this. So kindly invest in this kind of an inverter and batteries, so that whatever the current bill you are paying, the bill goes off when you export to the grid. One, second, the dependency will not be there, and you have a lot of power cuts and it's affecting your business. Invest in this kind of a hybrid setup, so that the current bill will go down and your return of investment will come faster. And if you have any doubts, kindly call the below given numbers. We are ready to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for watching.